Hey guys, welcome to Shinobi Era. It's Friday 18 here. Today I'll be talking about well, you might recognize the screen from last episode. Recently there was an update that went out, so everything got wiped. In exchange, we all got a new clan. We got Senju, which sounds like a decent amount of fun. Um, to be honest, I don't think we need to play with Senju. It's just personally not my favorite. It doesn't seem like it would be fun to me. Obviously, other people would be. Also, ignore the sound in the background and like lighting. That's just the game doing its thing. No let it be in. So, you guys have already seen my Uchiha is at full, or close to. And as for Senju, that's the other one that's in here. And I think ignore all the screen spam. I think Hyuga's in here actually. I feel like that might be a fun one. I guess you also check what side of the family you're on, which is kind of cool. I don't know what that does, but so that's a thing for everything. So I think this round I'm gonna be Hyuga, just because it's a random one that I personally don't think I'd ever go with. So I think it might be fun. As for hair, they do the same stuff I normally do. Just go with that like Obito esque hair. Body, skin color. Let's go with darker. Height, increase that. That face, I'll keep that the same. And eyes, I'm gonna just go with I think that was cool. I'm gonna go with brown. Actually, let's keep it dark. I think I'll just go with black. Oh no. See like the lighting in it, so it's more blue. Alright, I'm gonna go with brown. And type I'll keep this all exact same thing. Actually, I'll increase it a bit. Keep it new. And name's just gonna be where I get to Nicholas. And yeah, we're gonna start fresh. And yeah, there were some changes in the game. As you can see, it looks like they had night shifts, which is kind of cool. I personally like it. And WK, Clan, yeah, so many stuff we got. And it looks pretty decent, to be honest. We got a decent roster. I mean, it's not the biggest ever, but not terrible. Our first was only two units, so I got a mission. Also, looks like they add. Looks like they fixed the doors. Alright. Developers working hard, I guess. Let's get a transport good mission. I don't know what else they had. All I was aware of is that they had Senju, but it seemed like they had a decent bit more. Overall, the game should be a bit smoother. Map wise, of course, I gotta say I do love this map because it is a real time, so you can actually like see everything that's happening as it happens. Like it's not printing to your screen a pre-saved image. Like this is all. It's like a imaginary camera out there that just beams down, and, like follows you around. I don't know how that would like work the system. I'm not too sure how to do it specifically. Let's help this guy out. Mm-hmm. Hopefully helps that guy out a bit. And it's been about like a day since the wipe, so there's probably gonna be some random bureaucratic people I think at the sun hot and etc. Also, to anyone new who's kind of upset about the wipe, it's kind of to be expected. I mean, for indie games like this, there's going to be a lot of new waves of people. There's going to be a lot of waves that come with that because, of course, it'd be unfair for new people to start off. Talked about this last video, but still true this one. Cheers, guys. No, actually, not that too much. That's why it comes from me, though. Also, this time around, instead of just prioritizing clan, I might also go into like some more elemental or standards because I have heard clans that are powered. I actually said that in my first video, and I just never followed up on it. I would say that I do like the ambience a bit more. That it could be day and night, and like the skybox. I don't know if there's that before, but it has some guys on there. It's kind of nice. Hopefully, it helps like a bit. For anyone new who's just starting off with this is my first video that they're watching. I just feel like player help and stuff. You're gonna want to go to the Discord. That is where you're gonna get the most player help. Actually, getting help using this is very rare. I'm gonna just be honest, that rarely ever happens. Most of the time, all the help you're gonna get is from Discord, just finding out yourself. Not because the community isn't great. I love the community. It's just that most of them are kind of, busy, and they're not checking the voice chat, stuff like that. Whereas if it's on Discord, there's gonna be some random dude on Discord just chilling, helping people out. This is a very neat gun from Hell. Dope sword. No, I think this really I want to get a cool sword. I want the one the Zabbers I had. I want 7 other missiles. I know that someone has the best one. I do encourage other people to get it, but personally, I think it's coolest with the one. Alright, so I'll get the byakugan. Because even though I do eventually want to like work on other stuff, I think the byakugan is the fun to start with. So, pretty dope. Journey is about 5 seconds. That's kind of, but get to see chocolate signals and stuff, which is cool. That's kind of what I want from the other one. But yeah, I mean, I'm not complaining too much. Also, although I have been a huge discourager in this cat mission, I'm gonna do it just because. I have faith that maybe it'll be a little bit easier. The issue I always have with these missions, if you haven't seen the last video, is that they always make them like really high up areas, so it's kind of hard to get to. Also, it's extremely dark. What if I were to line it up a bit, but we'll see. Yeah, see, the cat's gonna spawn up here. I just don't know how to get up there, I know there is a method right here. You can climb up. You just get up on this. And you can get up here. Is that what we have to do? I think so. And from here. Alright. Maybe I can finally get the cat mission. Looks like I get everything done. Let's see. Over here, and there we go. We finally got the cat. The long wave mission. There we go. I'm playing for about a week or 2 now, and I have not been able to get this cat. With every new character, I still never got the cat, so this is kind of cool. And there we go. It is extremely dark. I want to do the cat mission. Let's see. Abandoned. Let's get a mission. I'm gonna try to screen with this one. Yeah, and yeah, this is extremely dark. But I said I got in chat. The dev is like I said, I talked to him before. Super nice guy. He's probably gonna go soon. Obviously, there are some like indie devs who are just doing this as a side project. Yeah, that's respectful and all that. You're not gonna like overstep on that one, but discussions were very active in the community, especially given how much the took off. So I don't know. I think it's like this person. Yes, I think so. Side note, can you see NPCs? You can't see NPCs. That is alright. I mean, I can't really see the use of byakugan, to be honest. I kind of just picked it because I haven't ever thought of using the byakugan in pretty much any Naruto game. It's I don't have anything against it, but there's stuff like Uchiha and Rinnegan and stuff. I usually never think about this one. This one's like, the big ones. So I kind of want to test it out. But I mean, it's nice. Trying to stay in a conflict is pretty sweet. You can tell wherever it is. If you're trying to start a conflict, you can tell wherever it is and everything. Plus, I really I don't see what she does. So I figured it'd be like a nice little perspective. It's, I've seen a decent amount of videos on this game, of course, and not a single Hyuga. But I gotta say, I do like the eyes. I think that they go up reliably. It does get a bit dark, but at the same time, considering the new lighting fixes, or bugs, or whatever you want to call it, it's a bit brighter when you turn the eyes on. Yeah, I think this is how colors mentioned it. Yes. See what I mean? Turn that mission. Yeah, get the next one. Dog's caught in the one. If you find the door, you'll be busy. In fact, I think the byakugan brights it up a little bit. Yeah, it is. Pretty good this, right? This is during the other. Alright. It's getting brighter. Alright. Stuff is over. So let's see. Those are right there. I am interested if I can see another byakugan. That would give a bit more value. Not the most I ever, but a bit more. And you can see the dog with the byakugan. That is amazing. A small feature, but a great one nonetheless. So just as a for anyone who just saw that, I stole this dog. You can't take other people's dogs. Like dogs spawn only you specifically are able to catch them. So that guy was probably present in a bunch. He couldn't get the dog because it was his dog. So he's getting an issue. This is what he's got found. Pretty decent. Oh, that guy's a lot more. Prepared. Because he has some skill points. That brings us to our next ability scan. 1FS can be 3. So let's see what this does. Alright, well, I'm interested in this one and how it differs from the other one because it seems like the first move is a bit like it. See how much chakra uses. 20 chakra, alright. Well, sounds good. In the meantime, we're going to do a mission. Do dog's caught. And we'll see what we can do. Oh, that's easy. This is why I encourage doing dog caught missions when you first start off, is because it's so easy. Like the chance of you just getting it easy. Anyways, let's check this thing out. Alright, so I think byakugan has to be active. Maybe. So once I have enough to like activate byakugan and that, we're not gonna do it. It's pretty good, right? No, as you said, that's correct. See, I can understand the annoyance of being a bit dark, but I do like the ambient lighting a bit more. I think they're pretty decent with it. I mean, like, this feels more realistic, They do gotta fix the skybox, and it does have to do that. But all in all, it's not like it's a bad system. I don't know if I said the same thing. Oh, planetary devastation. That's fun to look at. Wow, I never caught that camera before. I haven't seen it. Check out the map. Actually, I'm not even big on the map. How long does that stay up there? I wonder. Oh, image offset. Ah, wow. Okay. Starting to think Hyuga might not have been the good eye here. That's alright. I'm not good with my choice. I'm sure at some point I'll make a Rinnegan build. Maybe like next wipe. Next wipe I'll see if I can do a Rinnegan build or if they have like a some better. Yeah, and I want to like branch out a bit. But I feel like a lot of YouTubers pick Uchiha. And I can't even mad about it because it genuinely is. I mean, I still, despite liking other China build lines and stuff and like abilities, it is genuinely the best one. But I don't know. It's always fun testing all this stuff. It gets kind of boring if you're doing the same throw power thing over. At least to me. Alright, let's run our byakugan and test out that ability. Oh, that's sick. Okay, I take back my judgment. That's awesome. I don't know the application of that, especially not now, but I think in the future that'll be very sick. Like when the map's a lot bigger and you're doing all sorts of stuff, I feel like I don't know, I'm like imagine a whole game of people going out, got a bunch of Uchihas, Namikaze, or whatever. And there's the one Hyuga who can like spot out the opposing team and stuff. I don't know. I actually like that ability a lot. And our dog is over here. Let's see what we got here. See right there. Got it. Honestly, I wasn't going to be expecting to be that great. It really was just me thinking no other YouTuber does it, so why not? It'd be a unique perspective, but I'm enjoying it. Like this one's actually kind of fun to use. And this is why you do dog missions, because it's easy. It's very easy. Just jitter click it on them. Obviously, it's not always going to spawn in front of you. That's just like luck. But whatever. And there's our dodge. And there we go. And so this ability right here, this is a fun one. I mean, I completed full control of it. I don't know if you guys can see that in the video, but yeah, I was completely controlling it. And it felt very smooth, but not to the point where I consider it like overpoweredly smooth. Like I think if you could like spy across the map, and obviously when the game like is a bit bigger and you have like opposing plans and stuff, how it could be a bit overpowered to just spy on the opposite of the map and but to me I think that's an awesome thing to have in an RPG game. Being able to see like everybody's location and additionally be able to like shoot at your own personal game. I genuinely can't see the application for it, but I will say in an RPG game, that's probably the coolest ability I've seen. And it's very well made. That's so sick. I don't know, I actually like that. Plus, I should be out here on sick. I'm gonna go back to the Empires office. Okay. I think I'm just going to circle here. Alright, there we go. I don't know, anyone's like actively playing, just say in the comment what you think your name is, or what your like favorite class or whatever is, because I am genuinely interested. You guys have seen a lot done. Play a little bit. I'll play a decent ratio actually. I got that one down pretty good. But play a decent bit of Rinnegan, you know. But I'm interested to see some like the smaller stuff show, you know. Like Namikaze I've never tried, Senju I've never tried. Like I want to get some opinions on what we get. So everyone's got it. Also everyone's got it. I don't think this was made clear. At least I made clear my like tutorial video on how to get the game and some basic starting tips and stuff. Because it's Patreon based, I'm pretty sure, at least to my best thing, I think that it is you're gonna have to pay like $10 a month to play the game. I don't think you can just get it once and stuff. If anyone bought the Patreon and was like, oh well now I don't want to get the game because I don't want to like waste time on it and have to cancel the subscription and only play it for a month. That's a valid opinion. You could just cancel it for the thing. I'm sure if you made like a really good reason, the like dev might refund you. But when I found out the glitch about not spawning in stuff, that was super nice. Reached out to me after he saw my issue in chat. He was like, "Hey, that's just an issue we're having. Give you a full refund for it. You know, if you don't want to play, it's completely understandable." Super great guy. Obviously, I said I don't have it because I mean, I'm here making content in the game. I do like it, and I do think it's worth the $10 indefinitely. I don't think that this game is a ripoff in any way. I don't know. I think that, I mean, you know, I have school and work and stuff. I'm 16. I'm, you know, doing my own thing. But, all in all, I still, in the time I do get to play this game, I indefinitely enjoy it. I've never played this game and thought, oh, I regret it because I'm not playing it like every other day or whatever. Like, nah, it's still kind of very fun. Pretty good. And it's always like, it's good for zoning out, you know? And, like, if you just got home or something, it's really good for just zoning out, playing the game. It's a good one to do that too. And it doesn't feel wasteful either. Like, I feel like some games, it's like, it feels kind of wasteful. You waste so much time. You gotta get a lot of stuff to show for it. This one, it's like, yeah, you waste a decent amount of time. But then you get, like, a bunch of cool abilities and stuff, you know, which I like. Anyways, I'm gonna just throw this out here because I feel like it'd be cool to look at. Oh, it's very interesting. I really enjoy this byakugan thing. It's pretty sick. Yeah. Plus, I do like that it has an actual ability when you're trying to eyes. And that you can't do this without this. The Sharingan's not the same in any way. You can pretty much do, I think, all the abilities without having Sharingan active. I don't like that, in my opinion, just because it kind of. This is good because now you can't spam moves, you know? Because you have to turn on the eye and then do it. So, you know, if you want to keep using the same moves and stuff, you have to keep the drain of the eye going. And plus the initial, like, 10 cheer or do a drain. Yeah. By the way, I do say chi and stuff like that a lot. Because we can also come from Shinobi Life. Like, you know, Judgment Level, but like, that was the best Naruto RPG I found for a while. And it's another one to sink your time into. So, I'm used to using that kind of thing. Obviously. No, I know about this game, I kind of play both. Interchangeably. But it's more for content because, like, if I want to make a video, you know, hop on this game anyways, you know, play it. So, that's why I say cheese, stuff like that a lot. Because at least I'm getting copyright, so first cheese, chocolate, and all that stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick heads up. Also, Maryland, I'm interested in how you're doing some fiction. Also, I will try to be more. Oh, well, okay. If this what Senju looks like, it's one of this. Kind of. But I will be trying to be more concurrent with my like video up schedule because I'm trying to show up stuff. Like, I thought it was okay to like take a break from like videos for like 2, 3 hours or whatever because I was like, I have a lot of time to like hop back in and just level up and all that stuff. I know there's gonna be a wipe. Now that I know there's wipes every once in a while, I'm gonna try to be more concurrent. You know, just to make sure that everybody's able to like see your blow ending or doing stuff. I don't want to like only show you the first ability, so I think that's not that great. Okay, we don't want moves. Actually, the Jimbo first. Good. 5 is going to be power rotation. Looks like we gotta get on an next stage. That's perfectly. Okay. I'm interested in testing this out. And that's fine for me to test that one. It's getting dark, which is good because we just hitting them. And this guy's perfect. I actually was voting. Oh, well, let's see how drain chi from them. Or Chaka, you get it. Oh no, that move works. How do I use? Let's see. Okay, Kyosu. Let's see. So I'll use it right next to me.
Alright, so it looks like when you activate it, as you punch, it punches chi out of them and does more health. I find that very reliable, to be honest. I like that. I don't know if there's an animation for that because it's difficult to see, but I'll check it out eventually. But I don't know for now. Oh, I have to do a transport game. I forgot that. Yeah, I cannot see where I'm going. Slayers. Let's see. So, also, if you are also coming from Shinobi Life, I'll probably make content on that eventually because it is very popular and it's another game that I have a lot of time and effort into. You know? So I might stream that eventually. But as of right now, I'm really enjoying this. Also, for doing his new stuff, I've said this before. Control pops out your mouse. This pops up randomly. It's not anything to worry about. You can do anything wrong. You just gotta do it. Turn it off. There's a close button. I think it's all typical. But I don't know. I mean, I'm really liking the gentle fisting, but I'm wondering. I know what I said about not getting the generic like thing as everyone else, and like getting the shark blade. I forgot the name of it is. It's like Con or something. But I mean, if I can do double chi dread on somebody, that sounds pretty overpowered. I think it's something here before. Plus, I'm not even sure about the other ability. If they also drain chocolate, I mean, that's a big one. I just realized it's raining. I think it was raining when we first started the recording. I just didn't realize. But it looks, I think it looks pretty nice. They do have to fix the lighting. Desperately. If I really messes like they did last time, then it doesn't like it. Just as it. Maybe give me some idea about it. Because I think that the lighting issue could be fixed. If you don't have to change the lighting either. You have to add lights. Like if you just add random lights around places, I think it'd make it a lot of fun. Just like imagine this dark area, but there's just like a lantern. It would still keep that good dark ambience, but it'd be like nice warm light, you know. That's just a personal opinion. I mean, it's his game. I'm never gonna like ask them to change their game for him. Okay, where do we go? Actually, that was dark. Such a cool ability, honestly. I really do like the Byakugan. I think, like, compared to Shindo Life, this is probably the best Byakugan. Like, I like the way this one works. And obviously, like, Shindo Life and this are very different. Pretty hard to compare, but I think in terms of Byakugan, this is miles better. I mean, you constantly see me with, like, Chocolate Signature. This ability works amazing. I really like the way that works. And, see, this ability, it's just cool. And I feel like it would fit into a setting like Shindo Life. In the same way that I'm saying when this one gets like a lot bigger and the dev gets his time to do whatever he wants to bring, gets his like complete goal. If that goes into generic RPG style, like war is happening and stuff, which I'm sure it will. Once like the game's actually fully out, people actually are gonna care about their stats and stuff. It's new. It doesn't matter. So I think that'll invoke wars. I think it was Mario is like something about peace. It was like invoking wars. I think that'll kind of do the same thing. I think it'll be like, once the game fully releases, we're going to see a lot of people just work on level up. And then after a little while, we're going to start to see a lot of wars and stuff like it. Because I mean, realistically, it's a little boring to not doing anything. You're getting a bunch of abilities and just using out random people in a lobby, You're going to find people who you want to play with. You also play the game. You guys are trying to make some Discord server, some group chat or something. You guys are going to get bugged by another group of people, and etc. It's the generic like terminology that's kind of everything. It just happens. I think to have something is to also admit, there's going to be a lot of it. Just feel bored. I'll post it, but actually that's not going to happen in this game. And if it does, I'm trying to get the Octagon's going to be sick. Not only for the PvP elements that I've raised awareness for, which is, insane shock again. But I just feel like the ability to just view the other team and stuff, it might not be incredibly helpful. I don't know a specific application, but I think it has cool potential to it. So if I might be off of people might be able to do it. Not 100% sure. But if you're a player, by the way, and you're watching this video and all that stuff, you're considering buying it, you watch the past few videos or something about it, and you finally get it, go with Uchiha. It's because it's the most fun, in my opinion. I'm having a lot of fun with this because I know I've already done Uchiha. I've been there, done that. That's not going to be new and fresh to me and stuff, Obviously, if I spend a few hours grinding, I can get the newer abilities and stuff. Since there was the light, my character got killed and all that, so I even have to start again fresh with a new character. So if I want to grind a few hours, to get a new ability I haven't seen yet, and that's the only real kick to it. Other than that, I just don't see myself doing it because I already had the fun. All that new stuff that I really enjoyed is not going to be there anymore because I already did it. But for new players, when I first did the Uchiha, it was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. Get a taste of some really good abilities, some really overpowered ones, some underpowered ones. You get a lot of experience with that kind of stuff, which is why I'm very much so recommend people to do Uchiha. It's like a nice little package. If you want Namikaze, also very good things about that one. Senju, obviously, Senju's going to be good. I haven't seen anything about it yet. In the slightest. I mean, that wood golem thing, that's the only thing I've seen of it. And I'm sure there's much more. But that's the only thing I've seen. Byakugan, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. I personally think it looks cool. I think this is cool to me because it's like a challenge, It's like I'm seeing what I know what overpowered looks like, and it looks like it's kind of balanced. And I kind of like that. I feel like it would be kind of fun. But I don't know. For new players, I think that little power high is kind of good for me. I think for me it was good. I think it really encouraged me to continue playing the game because it was this is the potential it has. You can drop gigantic meters on people. That's cool. So that's what I'm thinking of it. Using combo for the first time. That's a really good ability. They did very good with that. The fact that you could just absorb jutsus and get everything done to you, I would very much so encourage a new player to go into that. That's fun. But I don't know. All the rest of the stuff, it's more just that's really it's also the power high and we're just genuinely enjoying the creation of the person. I'm not saying you're not enjoying it, but it's just there's a lot more enjoyment in my opinion after the fact. Yeah, no, I think I got my point across. With the Rinnegan, to me, it was kind of cool to have. I didn't level up that much yet, so I only had, the eyes and that, chocolate thing. But to me, it was really cool. I enjoyed using it. Not because it was anywhere as powerful as the Sharingan, but it was, enjoyable. It was, fun to use. So I think if you're looking for, a little fun power high, go with Uchiha. If you're, an Uchiha fanboy like myself, go with Uchiha. Other than that, I think there's a lot of other options. And what I like about the Dave, I think that although he did give you a shot for most amount stuff, it's valid. A lot of people come to Naruto games to play as Uchiha. So if you don't have Uchiha stuff, you're gonna get kind of messed up and you're not gonna get all this same stuff. A lot of people are gonna be in your game if you don't have 2 Uchiha powers. Hyuga, I mean look at all the stuff you got here. Look at all the stuff you have for Rinnegan. He is actually putting in a decent amount of effort for everything. He's not slacking off on any of it. So I think all of them are pretty good. Just if you're going for a power high. Obviously there's really quick. Bandits. Really pretty fun. And what is fun? I'm going bandits in a minute. Well, actually, now I think about it, I don't have all the serious shit I did before. That's kind of messing up with, but it's alright. I'm definitely not going to use this ability at all. But I should go switch it around. But you're probably using this one. I don't know how much it'll help me. Actually, I don't know if it increases damage. I like use it, but I don't even know if it does. So what would be best for these guys? Yeah. Well, I tried. I did try. Yeah, I think there's other areas. This is my current build. I still have like anything like defense base, you know, or like attack base. Unless you have this guy who can help us, in which case, very possible. Oh, you don't know. Alright. That's right. Let's experiment a bit. Oh, so yeah, I don't know. Oh no, he's gonna do it. Okay. Oh no, he's taking one out. So the person I go to this one. Alright, so then for these guys, first one here, these are stamina. Because if a lot of our movement is going to be based off of this, I do not actually have a good stamina. Okay. Yes. See, this is what I'm talking about. The community isn't toxic. It's a great community. And I don't know, people in here are really nice. It wasn't a great example. I made it as far away from the pants I can now that I has potential. I do want to see it. It's very cool with that. And look at that thing. It's a monster. Yeah, that's like there's a lot of terrains for it. I think it's awesome. In fact, I think I'm willing to say I like that a bit more than Heavy Concealed, honestly, in terms of like graphics and stuff. I mean, obviously the game is already beautiful with the Heavy Concealed. I think it's awesome. But what I like about that one is that it's a bit more like animated. Like not animated, but it's like not big meteor go down, look cool because big. You know, it's like there's the crumble effects and stuff like that, which I look pretty good. And I got comedy. Sweet. Yeah. Time to assess these powers. No, that guy. I'm that guy. That guy was right. You too. I think you should run. I don't know. I don't think this out. Really not. Ooh. Hopefully they kill me because I have one life left. So I can reset. Oh, I didn't know. I'm dead. Nice. Press you. Teleport back. Tap back again. There we go. There they come. Obviously, there's these already think that I counted it like that's anyway. It's the fastest. I do strongly encourage everybody in my comments and everything else to just use /start. If you have one life left, and yeah, there are people around who are high level, it can't hurt to take out a little bit. Unless for some reason you really don't want to get killed. If you have like the fight of some crazy person that's the issue. That's I'm really liking the in fighting. I've talked about it a bit, but it's beautiful. Let's see, is there anything else that's serious for you? Hey, go for scroll. Okay, I'll do one scroll after I left that. Because I'm used to doing the snake missions and the arrow missions because I haven't done anything quite a good time. But I think I'll do one more of these. The video's getting a bit long, so then after that, I'll cut it. Yeah. So you buy all it, do it for a few years and come back. I kind of just want to give you guys a new taste of this like ability and move set. Obviously, this isn't like a huge taste of it, but I mean, it's nice. It's at least something. It's very hard to find other people doing the other one. So, yeah. I mean, I figured I'd do something. Yeah, also, if you're new, my first video I decided to hide this, so if you watch my first video, then came out my first video. You hold E while hovering on it. I found this out by someone in the Discord and some of the comments, told me, which I'm glad for, because then anyone who's like coming to that first video and just check the comments can see any other information. Very full health person. He doesn't provide the most amount of health over. Like, it's not like super speedy and all that. You're not gonna get like millions of health faster, but you can get to level times faster. And like I said in the previous video, it's cool because then you can it's like good for doing kill missions and to kind of like caught up. We have like projectiles like off camera and stuff. When I was grinding, a lot of times I get like cornered and have like a little bit of health, not much chakra and all that. And that just like dropped like a fireball down to me. It's very nice. Is this a new glitch? Oh, it is just oh, okay, I see. Alternate that one. Honestly, if you're in my position, I would definitely recommend just doing the number scroll missions and not the kill missions. I'm kind of an idiot, so I went for them, but I kind of just want to do those. I'll be honest with you. Oh, it's cool. Except for the near fire. And you know what? If there is big fights and stuff, there's gotta be that person with the cinematic camera who can do it. There's like huge recorded fights and stuff. I think that'd be awesome. Yeah, it's cool play. So I'm very interested in this game that's Taijutsu. I don't know what's going to be on this game recently. Like, a lot later than one, but I had it. 3, look how sorry to get that one, but that's tricky and stuff. I'm just going to go through this real quick with you guys just so you can check it out with me. Was on strike. That was very good with Shinobi Striker, so I'm interested in that. 64 polygons, going to be great. Body flow. Oh, it's kind of like a byakugan version of the Rinnegan ability. I want to push out of it. This is obviously going to be sick. Can't really get that one. I think I'm going to go down this one first, to be honest, because it looks a lot more interesting to me. But this is obviously going to be right after. Air Palms obviously going to be great. 64 Trap Palms. This is also too old, but oh, this is protective. This one's aggressive, I think. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they're both in. That's nice. And Palm here, sure. Alright, and this is what Hinata used when Naruto was there a lot for him. So that's kind of cool. And then we got a decent amount of money. Before I go, I guess I will check out. Since our goal is to get Salihada, I just wanted to learn. We should probably check that out first. How much is it? I think it's like 7K. Maybe too bad. These are about this far. Just some mix series and stuff. Deers and all that. So let's check it out. Oh, okay. 6,500. That's doable. I mean, that's not incredible, but it's doable. Yeah. So I think I'll be really going with this. I think as for this new life, we're going to go this direction with this stuff, although I do want to get to protective. But I think mainly I'm going to go this direction because I do like to get this one. I think this one has cool abilities in my opinion. Not that there's anything about these ones, it just looks like it'll take longer. So, what's that? Metal wise, I think I'm going to be going with lightning. Just because I really do want to check lightning out. It seems pretty cool. As you guys have seen in other videos, like I messed up my fire and this, I did see a little bit of wind and a little bit of water, but I do want to check out lightning because I saw how YouTube do it and it was pretty good. There's grip. As for standard, probably that. And multi-shot, I know this is good, and I might buy it just because of that. I do know it's good. Infinite Darkness, I think it's just like Genjutsu for who don't have Genjutsu. Yeah. Unique. I don't know. it doesn't really fit my character, so I don't think I'm gonna get either of these. I would like to get some like at least kind of fits me. You know, not trying to role play, but I do want to get like something that fits my character more. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a situation where I'm ready to land someone for a second. I think a lot of my stuff is gonna be a bit more like close range pressuring, just like constant attacks. So I don't think we need to like throw that in there as anything. Maybe. I'm not gonna like cancel it do. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today. For this beautiful city. Not this obviously. It's rain, sunny. So yeah, the game looks like recently. And see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.